Well, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE NXT UK review, the show from January 30th, 2020. They were at um, trying to remember where they're at. I think they were still in York, England, if I'm not mistaken. But your commentators are Tom Phillips and Aiden English, and let's get right to the show here. You show open up with 1-2 in Orny Lorcan and Danny Burch. They go up against the Hunt of Wild Boar and Primate. And this match itself was pretty good. Back and forth action between the two teams. Obviously, with 1-2, was one, taking, in control of this match. And then in the end, with the elevated DT by 1-2, Orny Lorcan and Danny Burch wins the match. We get a footage of Toni Storm backstage during Worlds Collide when she lost to Rhea Ripley, and she blames her loss of Rhea Ripley on Kaylee Ray, which means that's going to still continue on, folks, what pertains to Kaylee Ray and Toni Storm for NXT UK. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be Toni Storm's send-off pretty soon to go to NXT. Because I believe her time on NXT UK is already up. So basically, that's what it was. Toni Storm didn't look happy, by the way, and she wants to take it all her frustrations out on Kaylee Ray, who is the NXT UK Women's Champion. We get Eddie Dennis coming out. He gets on the mic and he basically let everyone know, look at the Topatron and see what he did to Trent 7 at TakeOver Blackpool 2. And then all of a sudden, Trent 7 comes out and he's basically was talking about how he's boring and everything. More importantly, that he's a liar and a cheater and everything. And all of a sudden, Eddie Dennis tries to go after Trent 7 because Trent 7 lay out a challenge to him. We're gonna take off all the turnbuckles, pads out of the turnbuckles. It's gonna be exposed with the steel, and it's gonna be a street fight. And it's gonna be from the next episode of NXT UK on the WWE Network. So, Eddie Dennis was like, saying something that also he tried to make a sneak attack on Trent 7. Trent 7 knew what he was going to do there, and he countered it, and then and basically that was it. So the match was laid out, and I think it's been official, and that's interesting too. No turnbuckle pads from any other of the four corners whatsoever. That's gonna be awesome. Tyler Bate was being interviewed. Also, he gets interrupted by a kid who wants to join along with Tyler Bate on this interview, which is to his great match that he had with Jordan Devlin. And then the whole thing about what happened at Worlds Collide. So basically, the whole thing was that AK wants to have a friendly matchup with Tyler Bate, and it's gonna happen on the next NXT UK show, and I cannot wait to see that match, folks. That's gonna be a very good match, and there you go. And then AK is like, I'm good, right? And it's like, and then Tyler Bate was like, yeah, I know. And in my mind, when AK said that to Bate, and I wish Tyler Bate would have said, yeah, I know, but I'm better. I wish he would have said that. Because, Tyler Bate is better. He is a better wrestler. But yeah, that match I'm looking forward to either way. A-Kid versus Tyler Bate. Sign me up. We get a video vignette what pertains to Alfie, Alfie, Alfie Valkyrie. I don't know who she is, but we'll find out more of her. I'm assuming on the next NXT UK show. That I think that's what it was telling us to know. But if we don't see it on the next NXT UK show, then maybe on the next NXT UK show, maybe I don't know. But basically, it's this video vignette that was playing for her. Showcase who's coming on to NXT UK. It's a matter of who she is and what she can do. So we get to Nina Samuels versus Isla Dawn in the match. I thought was pretty decent. Aladon gets the win with that half and half um, suplex bridge onto Aladon and gets the win. I thought in this match it was given to Nina Samuels, but Aladon got basically showcased that she was taken to task, and then finally she capitalized and guess got the win over Nina Samuels. Um, we get to Ilya Dragunov talking about his loss against Finn Balor, and when Finn Balor says, when you face Finn Balor, you better not miss. And Ilya Dragunov said that he didn't miss when he busted Finn Balor open. And he says now he now with that out of the way, now he's got to address Joe Coffey, who wants to confront him at one point. I thought it was gonna lead to this week, but it didn't. I mean, from this episode, I meant to say, but it didn't, because this week is a new week. So, um, also, folks, and I thought that was good though, from Alien Dragunov. But another thing, when we're to the women's, we're supposed to get Jazzy Gabber versus Killer Kelly. Unfortunately, we didn't get that because Jazzy Gabber, for those who don't know, I didn't even know about this until I found out when she said it on Twitter. She was involved of a car accident, so she's gonna be out for a while. It's nothing serious, but she's banged up, but she's gonna be gone. She's gonna be out for a couple of weeks. I'm assuming, so we'll be seeing her pretty soon. I'll say Jesse Gapper to get well soon. So that's why that match didn't happen then on the show. Oreo gets and Dane Birch they get interview, represents to be on the scene of NXT UK. They want to be the greatest tag team. They want to the face Gallus, Gallus for the NXT UK Tag Team Championships. And we'll see if that ends up happening. I would love to see it, by the way. I would definitely love to see it. T-Bone Tyson. I mean Tyson T-Bone, excuse me, versus Ridge Holland. And these guys were not just having a wrestling match; they were having a fight, fist fights and all that, smash mouth type of fight in there, and and obviously there was some wrestling moves in there too. But still, it was like an all out brawl between these two guys. But these two guys are about street fights. You know that 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 going bare knuckle fights type of way. That's the type of match that was the type of fight I saw. Now I wouldn't mind seeing this match again. This time for it to be like a street fight in a way. But in the end, it was Rich Holland getting the win, and then after the match, he did the whole tip of the cap to one of his best competitors he's been in the ring with. So I don't know if he's gonna be a heel or a face. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Um, with him doing that, to his opponents, that's a sign of him being a baby face. So we'll see. But yeah, it was one hell of a performance in this match from both guys. Pretty good. All right, main event time. Which, by the way, what pertains to the main event, the match schedule, Imperium, what pertains to Finn Eichner, Marcel Bardell, and Alexander Wolf. For those that remember or don't know, Alexander Wolf suffered a serious damage in the match against Undisputed Era, where he had to take out the match early. But he ends up being fine, and this match showed that he was fine after that. So I was worried there was going to be a last minute call from there or something. But he ends up being there. But the whole thing was that Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews had to find a partner of their choosing, and they chose Dave Mastiff. Now I said before, either it's going to be a kid, Alien Dragunov, or Dave Mastiff, and Dave Mastiff ends up being part of that team with Flash Morgan Webster and Mark Andrews, and the match happens. It's a pretty good match. Um, and obviously a very good match. Obviously, in the end, Walter comes out because Dave Mastiff was mocking Imperium by doing this. That's what Imperium does. So Walter sees this. He comes out. He goes after Dave Mastiff that was enough distraction for Imperium to get the win. And I think they pinned either Mark Andrews in the match, if I recall. But either way, Imperium got the win to close up the show. And wow, we see Dave Mastiff having a stare down. You know, basically he was outside the ring, and then you had Walter in the ring. You know, a stare down between the two, which I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a match somewhere down the line. Hey, I'd love to see that match. Dave Mastiff versus Walter. Sign me up. And that was the show. I thought the show was good. Talking about wrestling for WWE NXT UK, the show from January 30th, 2020. 4 matches. A real strength for the show because I thought it was a very good show. I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. Um, yeah, 7.5 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. For It's Natural Born Driller, saying peace on the streets. This was your WWE NXT review from January 30th, 2020. Until next time, folks, more things to do in WWE NXT UK review. You all stay in peace, stay well, stay safe. I'm out, and you all take care. And also, I'll give you all the tip of the hat, tip of the cap, I meant to say.